rashes because I do use this bait a lot. I have my biggest largie on this bait. I honestly didn't even do much with it. All I did was cast it, and on the drop, I was counting till like about 10 seconds, and around the 7th, 8th second, that's when I felt the tug. But I actually like to jerk it. I like to I like to glide the bait with jerks. Kind of like the jerk bait. So, like twitch, but glides. It's really good with that. It's really good with the slow roll. Now, if you want to go with the bigger size, the 200 is the bigger size, I believe. This light trout, it's the color that has worked for me. I'm sure some people say color doesn't matter. Some people say it does. I don't know, but this color worked for me. That's all I'm saying. Now, next on the list is this topwater mega dog. Now, this one's like, to me, I would say this is like a S-waiver version of topwater. Because then again, you have your bunkers. But this one, I like that it has the swivel screw eyes. And my hooks usually don't cross like they do on the bunker. But other than that, I don't use it too much. Just because I'll rather tie the bunker on. But I have nothing bad to say about that bait. You can see the differences. This one's a wood bait and a plastic bait. This is an OG bunker. Now, they're almost on the same size sideways, but the bottom portion, it's a big difference. You have a fatter belly on the mega dog and a slimmer belly on the bunker. Let's put that one away. Now, this one you can see all the damage done by use. Bite marks, hook rashes, everything. I still even have the slime on it from, which is pretty much the scent. I had some trout scent to it. Now, I don't believe the scent is gonna, like, hit the water and send a signal out and go into the best, like, gills, nose, whatever. And they're gonna be like, let me go chase that trout. I don't think it does that, but I do believe if they bite, they do hold on a little longer most of the time in the mornings and afternoons. And the biggest striper I caught on this one was actually like around like 12 noon, you know. And this bait usually works the best early morning or late afternoon. But my biggest fish came on this bait in the middle of the day. Now this one is the Mad Lures Dead Twitch. So all you gotta do is bomb it out there and let it work its magic. That's what I was told. I haven't used it. I bought it last year, but we didn't get any trout in our lakes due to the COVID thing, but hopefully this year we do. By the way, I already got my license. Have you guys gotten yours? Let me know in the comments if you did. I actually got it last year. You're able to get it already in December, so. But yeah, anyways, back to the subject. I like the details on this bait. It's just so realistic. It's supposed to represent dead trout. They did a good job with that. I just love how it feels. Very real. Now, this one, honestly, like I said, you don't do much with this bait. You toss it, twitch a little, and you wait, and striper's supposed to hit it. That's what I've been told. Now, it has like a little chamber inside of it between the joints. So once it's the water and you have it sitting there for a bit, the water goes in and it goes underwater a little bit, but not too much. It still floats on top of the water like a dead fish. But I do want to add some weights under the fins. That way it could just be right under the surface. That's what I want. Just for the fin to stick out. But yeah, this one is if you just grab some drinks, go to the lake, take your chair, and just wait for the magic to happen with this bait. And like I said, I'm gonna add those weights right there where I showed you guys, just so I could be under the surface of the water. Just the fin sticking out and a little bit of the tail. But I haven't used it. Once I do, I'll let you guys know how it went. And if I caught anything, pretty much how it went, the same thing, right? But yeah. Now I do regret buying this bait just because I haven't used it. And I should be using it, but as the list goes on, you're gonna see why I don't really throw this much. When it comes to soft plastic baits, I go for the Huddleston, the Hood, or the one that I showed you guys earlier with the big black eyes, the ones with the flat top. I believe they're called rocket Swimbaits, but yeah, they look so real that you can just chop it up, add some butter, salt, pepper, everything. The details on this is amazing. I think you can even prank someone with this. Prank your mom, or just wrap it up, put it in the fridge, and see what they say, see what they do. this one here, I need to use it in order for me to like really understand how to work this bait. Other than that, I can't say much of it. So, yeah, that's it. Moving on to the next one. Now, this one here. I do toss this one a lot. I toss it too much. This bait is a floater 316 Freestyle. Now, I do like the snaky action that it has, but the way I like to fish this one is, especially when it's windy, I love to fish it on windy days. You know, you just got the waves coming in, hitting the shore. So what I like to do, I like to toss it against the wind and let it ride the waves. So if I see a wave coming, I ride, like I move my reel according to the speed that it's going, so I can ride that wave. Once that wave's done, I pause it and wait for the next one and ride that one until it gets back to shore, and then I toss it again and I do that again, just covering different areas. One of the things I like when you're fishing on windy days and you're throwing it against the wind, if you ever cast off a floating or topwater bait, you know it's gonna come back to you. So that's a plus. You can swim more confident. But back to the bait. You could go super slow and then random burns here and there, or super slow, random twitches, or you could just do like twitch all the way back. It's like you're finessing with a swim bait. All you gotta do is have a vision in your head of what a fish looks like. A dying fish, whatever fish you want. Just have the vision in your head. You have all the tools, you have your hands, you have the reel, you have the rod to bring your vision into that swim bait. Now you can go super fast. Just burn. You can do so many things with this bait. But it just allows you to do whatever, many things. Many things. Now let's do this. So I'm going to show you the small details of it first. Look how good it looks. If this bait could do this out here, it can do this in the water. Especially, let's just pretend that you're a bass, right? And you're the bass. Remember that. You want to bite this from the back, you're following it. And out of nowhere, this bait just bam turns around. And if you're the bass, you're gonna want to bite that. That's a snag. That's not a fruit or a vegetable. That's a real snag. though everything is a snag, everything mentioned, but anyways, this next one, same thing as the other one, just different color. It's also a floater. As you can see, I do use my baits. I like to see them a little beat up, but not too beat up. But yeah, I like to see them used. Beat up for the right reasons. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Now these two baits have different hook sizes. Just for the fact that they're both floaters, I wanted to have a heavier one with the bigger split rings and bigger hooks, and the lighter one. So I have two different floating styles, which in reality you can't tell much of a difference. But I mean, like I said, it's all about confidence, right? So excuse me for all the noise. I just dropped something. But man, these things are always getting tangled. It's like they want to have a baby swim bait. That would be nice. Imagine. Unlimited swim baits for life. But anyways. Yeah. Same thing as the other one. Just different color. There's so many things you could do with these baits. I just love them. Honestly. Now, let's grab the next one with my dirty gloves. Let's pass that set onto this Hinko. This is the Hinko shad. I like this bait just because you can glide it and pause it. Glide, pause, glide, pause. At really slow speeds, and it stays right under the surface. Slow sink, extra slow sink. Not now. Literally, that's how it swims. I'm sure there are plenty of other glide baits that swim well. For instance, you have a Depths 250. You also have the Biz Customs, the Chuck Baits, Bow Shad, Paperweight. Just many good baits out there. Just too many to mention. But anyways, this bait, I got it through my friend. He actually traded one of his baits for this one, and then he sold it to me. And I was like, I'll take it. So, I'm gonna be getting a custom paint job pretty soon. I'm not sure what to get. I'll go with whatever you guys recommend, so drop it in the comments. And the pattern with the most requests. Keep in mind, I do live in California. What would you like to see? And I'll send it over to get that custom paint job on it. comes to my 3 favorite baits, this one does definitely fall in there. If you know about the Hingo, you know it catches. And if it doesn't catch them, it pulls them from where they're at and you can see where they go. So it's a win-win. Well, anyways, as you can see on my top waters, I don't have no split rings in the front like I do on this one. All my glide baits on my multi-joints. Any bait that's not top water that requires like a jointed action, I don't put a I do put a split ring actually. But yeah. Now my last bait I'm gonna show you guys on this video is this Trout 316, which is pretty much the same as the other ones. It's just that this one is a slow sink. This one's a trout pattern, so you know, I have to have a trout pattern, especially out here where I live. Too bad we haven't had any trout stockings this year. Last year, hopefully this year we do. But yeah, I already told you guys how I fish this bait. This one's the slow sink. So this one I do burn more than the floater, just because I don't like leaving it in the water for so long. Especially since I do fish from shore a lot. I don't want to get snagged. I swam for glide bait once, and I am not doing it again. The water was so cold, and it was during winter. But 3 colors and same bait. But yeah, I'm gonna show you my top 3 baits in my arsenal, which is of course this one, this trout one, along with the bunker and the Hingo. So I'm put these 3, like I mentioned, they don't want to let go of each other. The bunker and the Hingo. If I could pick 3 baits for now, it's those. Now, I could also include the Huddleston, the Hud, or the Rocket swim bait, the one with the big black eyes that I showed you guys on the other soft bait video. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one coming up very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.